Okay, so we decided we would shoot a whole video about creating content together. Hopefully you can hear us. There's music like kind of loud. We'll only get to do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mostly.
Because we have our babysitter. So we came to this place called City Place, Springwoods Village, because it's a hotel, nobody's here, and we can have air conditioning because it's...
it's air conditioned, but it's really hot because
there's lots of sun. We're learning a dance by the Ollie Hensey and Dawson Bell. I don't know if you've seen their stuff. And then we're going to shoot that, and then we're going to go home and shoot some other stuff. So just come along with us for the journey. Come on.
Okay, so we just shot the reel of the dance that we were doing. Always kind of hot in here, so we're gonna take like 5 minutes and drink some water.
Yeah, we're not young.
Speak for yourself.
For dance content creators. So sometimes like it just is really hard for my body to like do stuff because it doesn't have that like bounce, like that quick. I don't take class anymore, so I'm just like not, and it hurts.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't warm up. That's a huge mistake that we make when we do some of these dances, because the next day I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sore.
It's true.
Like we need to warm up. But anyway, it's kind of fun to like do stuff together, even if we get kind of frustrated and impatient.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Steven gets very short fused. I remain calm at all times.
Yeah, right. It's not true.
But the problem for us is like when we only work 2 to 3 days a week, Steven's in rehearsals for Esther. So we have to finish up kind of early today, and then it's just a challenge to try to get a lot
cram as
done.
many things done and as quick as possible, but also be strategic about it and do it well.
So like learning a dance just takes longer than you want it to. And then like we need to shoot a couple YouTube videos to get to our video editor. This is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you.
We're determined today to go learn to do two more dances.
I don't know that we'll actually film them, but we'll definitely...
One of them we probably could.
Yeah, one of them we can learn and do, or learn and shoot.
It's just so, and so the other thing is like, because our babysitter's home with Maverick,
we can't go home.
We can go home, but like
once we go home, he's gonna want to be with us, which is awesome. But we're not gonna get anything done, so we have to try and stay away until he goes down for his nap, and so we can get a little bit more done.
Listen, before some of these parents come at us and are like, "Well, why don't you put him in daycare?" It's because we don't want to. We want him to feel safe at home until he's at least 3. That's been our goal, is to wait until he's 3 to start any school. So that's our choice as a parent. So then that limits our time to make stuff, which is fine because that's our priority. So, but there's limitations and we have to constantly like kind of figure those out
and get it done at the same
and get
time.
It done
and still get along.
But you know, it's interesting. Like even if we bicker when we're creating content, it's still fun. I think it's
once we do it.
I think it's like
nervous energy.
I think we both just are want to do good and want things to be good, and so there's variables in like what's good to him, what's good to me. Like I'm sometimes just that extra pressure that we put on ourselves personally goes on to the other person, and that's not totally fair of the other person, but when you kind of like learn to accept that, then
it's okay.
That's just the reality, and then it's actually like kind of fun. I know that's his stuff and my stuff is my stuff, regardless of how it comes out, and we still have a good time. You know, it's like we're creating. I also think about like in theater, like people get frustrated and creatively like want things to be good and can't quite get the words out. And it's the same thing.
We want the best, and we're trying to figure out how to get it to be good.
It's interesting, right? Mm-hmm. But honestly, since neither of us have ever worked together in a professional setting, like this is really how professional
and the boundaries are very blurred.
Because we're married and we're like creating together. It's interesting. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next
location or next dance. Yes. See you there. All right, we're setting up for some of the shots.
We both reach for the yellow pole.
Let's do it.
Here, and then I think the shot is that both of us go.
Okay, ready?
Okay, so we had one more video that we were saying we might do.
So we did 2.
I don't think we're gonna have time.
We created 2 reels, we shot 2 reels, and we also recorded a podcast interview
For an hour.
So that took up a lot of our time.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. We almost met our goal of productivity.
There was one more we were gonna do. That we could do.
No, because I have to leave in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So Stephen has rehearsal. This is always the hard part when one of us has to do other things. So maybe we'll be able to do it during nap tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see. Also, by the way, we're still trying Magic Mind as part of our like productivity for like a little bit of creative juice, especially later in the day.
I'm gonna use this instead of drinking more coffee before I go to rehearsal.
Yeah, it's usually around 3 o'clock that I usually try to do one of these, and it helps kind of boost things up. So if you haven't checked out Magic Mind, we have a link down below. You can save. Is it 20% on your first purchase with this? It's a great way to keep your creative juices going
and focus,
and you don't crash. It's nice. So Steven's about to head off to work. I have to do some coaching work in about 35 minutes. Our babysitter leaves here in about an hour and a half. That's going to be our day for creating content. I'm going to edit the one we just did, hopefully, so we can post it tomorrow. Yeah. So if you enjoyed watching this and you have specific questions about how we go about choosing what we're going to do in content creation, let us know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with anybody else who you think might enjoy watching this.
And we will see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.